Alright, hello everyone, this is Royal Rose here, and today I'm going to be playing a TF2 fan horror game called Capture the Intelligence. This is a pretty fun, pretty eventful game based off the 2007 shooter game that you all know and love, and, well, let's just say I really like this fan game. I really like how much it relates to the idea of a slightly off-putting take of the game, and how it is a very competently built, top-down horror game with very thrilling elements. So, as you can see here, I'm playing the version 1.2 version of Capture the Intelligence, which is the one that was released in 2025, though the game was out for as long as 2023. And this recent version has a lot of updates that the original version did not have. Now, as you can see here, I've already beaten this game with the maximum star rank of 3. For the sake of this walkthrough, I'm going to play the game as if this is the very beginning. So, all these options you will not have access to when you open the game first. You will only be able to play the game normally and view the demo, of which it was an average night. The kind of night I figured I'd hop on TF2 and play some Spy, as I've done so many times. I've got on and checked the server list. Somehow, only one server on the list, simply titled Capture the Intelligence, was there. I figured it'd be worth a shot, so I joined. I found my spy in a dark, vacant room with winding hallways and a rusty, droning ambience. What kind of server have I just joined? Trying to exit the server, I discovered I was stuck. All I could do was capture the intelligence. So I went and looked for the intel. Hopefully ending the round will allow me to leave. I held my breath. The player list was empty, but I felt I was not alone in this sinister server. And that is the first opponent you're going to be facing. A lot of the horror elements of this game revolve around manipulated, disturbingly off versions of the team from TF2. Though there are a few enemies that I can't for the life of me imagine where they came from. I know some came from Half-Life and Gary's mod in a sense, but otherwise, some of these ideas I just don't know where they came from. With that said, we're going to play the game on normal mode. And since I'm already familiar with the gameplay, I've seen gameplay, played this game several times and such, I'm going to help show how to beat this game. But I'm also going to show all the jump scares, so give yourselves a little warning on that. So, this is the very first stage you're going to be facing in Capture the Intelligence. It's very simple. You have to capture the intelligence 3 times to win the game. But your luck runs out. There's a heavy who will try to kill you along the way. When you're so familiar with the stupidity of TF2, you don't even get, like, freaked out by that. You're just laughing at heavy. In fact, let's do it again. Oh, speaking of which, you have... Doctor! Since this is a PC game, you'll have top-down controls with WASD here. Shift makes you sprint, which is necessary to evade a lot of the enemies you'll be facing. And you also have Doctor! The E button, which calls for medic. Many of the classes have their own special trick when it comes to that sense of sound. If heavy is around, any major noise he hears, not this ball here, it means nothing. Any noise he hears like Doctor! This, he will follow the source. And That's one of my favorite lines of his. Anyway, let's actually beat this level. I would suggest going up here, since Heavy usually walks all the way down there, and the intel is all the way up here. Now, when you capture the intelligence, you will get a cue, like when you play the game and take it in the game.
We have taken the enemy intelligence.
That is a sound cue. Heavy will approach it, and he will try to get you.
Success. We have secured the enemy intelligence.
But for every time you take the intel, Heavy is going to... I can't stop laughing how funny Heavy's voice is.
We have taken the enemy intelligence.
Alright. You will hear Heavy's footsteps when he is approaching a sound cue. Like, as you can tell, he ran all the way up to the intelligence where it was, so I can safely go down.
Success. We have secured the enemy intelligence.
You can also use the E command to try and lure Heavy away, and holy crap, that actually worked. I thought he was gonna find me there, but I guess not.
You cannot hide, coward!
Sometimes the box placements is random in this level, so you can't rely on a single means of getting to the intel near the end, but you gotta know this place in and out and hope the Heavy isn't gonna take you by surprise in the meantime. Oh my god, he's right there!
Doctor!
Damn it.
We have taken the enemy intelligence.
Oh no! Ah! Get away! Get away!
Medic!
Success. We have secured the enemy intelligence.
Whew. Oh, man, that was close. Oh, and you're gonna get a lot of Gmod inspired content when you play the game, and it's all fabulous. It's just amazing to see. Spy doesn't know what's going on. He's in the city, and look, it's another freak he'll have to deal with. In this level, you gotta get all the gas cans.
Doctor!
And that's the freak you're gonna have to deal with, Soldier. And he can only be stopped by pressing E at the right time, or when a sound cue is next to him, startling him. If you don't do it, however, you die. So, don't do that. So, you gotta get the gas cans, which are scattered all across the level here. You can't hear Soldier when he tries to ambush you and attack you, but when he gets close, he will get progressively faster.
Medic!
He tries to chase you, so the E command is the only way you can stop his advances. Once you know how to do that, this level is pretty easy.
Medic!
I know there's a gas can around this corner. Hey, look, it's the Half-Life symbol. You know, because it is. And... What? I got the last can, game! What do you mean that killed me? Oh, that sucks.
Medic!
Ah. Dang it. It's not that hard to get away from the soldier, but sometimes your E command doesn't get registered. Like, you use it you use it before he gets too close.
Medic!
Like that time it worked. You do have a short delay after you use the E command, so if you're right up to the soldier after you use it, he can take you out before the recharge happens, but actually,
Doctor!
you can walk past him after you've startled him, very temporarily, which is a good thing to know.
Doctor!
Ooh! I got you, soldier! Ha ha! Ugh. Now this next part, I'm gonna have to show 2 jump scares here, and for this one I'm gonna have to track. Where is he? There he is, Pyro. This guy will always know where you are and slowly follow you. He's not that quick though. You can't even surpass him with walking speed. But with that said, he won't stop following you, and when he catches you, it's a real pain. But there's another enemy you're gonna have to deal with that's a much more of a threat here, and to show you how bad it is, you just gotta run up to him. The snipers are a pain in this game. Now, how do you stop them from killing you? You gotta, when you're at their line of sight, you got to stop moving, ever so temporarily. In courthouse, you do not want to sprint around these snipers. They will kill you the instant they see you. I'm rushing this game. Gosh darn it. The cock of their guns is like the last cue for them to kill you, so you can use that as an indicator, but yeah. The Pyro, if you don't speed rush this section, will catch up to you here. Just go around this corner so he doesn't kill you around this area, and move up north. That's where the exit is. And just like that, that's the 3rd level done. And here comes this level, which I argue is the hardest of normal mode. The freaking Scout. Scout looks disgusting in this game, and I am going to show you how disgusting he looks in this game. Also, how much of a scumbag he is. But first, I'm going to show you... There he is! And then you hear a sound cue of him laughing at you, like the Scout he is. Scout is not that fast. You can outrun him pretty easily like so. But if you lose sight of him, he will scream, which will call in that guy, the medic. If the medic finds you, either
Doctor!
get the sound cue. Yeah, you're done. You can outrun him when he detects you if you're sprinting, but when he's looking for the source of a sound, he will speed up. Like, he's probably the fastest member of the entire game in that respect.
Doctor!
With that said, you can't bait him with your sound cue. And also, you see that over there? That's a demo man. Demo man will not hurt you. level, so you can't tell how close they are to you through that. I don't know where the medic is. Okay. That's good. I didn't see it there. There is one of these key cards that's within a room. In other words, if the medic or scout would like get you in that room, basically the cards, you basically and that was bullshit. That was crap. You do not want that to happen. Getting cornered like that. What a scout medic sandwich. Ah! God damn it! Get me out of here! Ah! God damn it! This isn't going well. God. There's the room that has the key card in a corner. You should get that as soon as you can, because you do not want to be cornered over there. You just don't. Just get it when you can. Alright, where's the room? Sounds close. The scout is skulking around like a jerk. And he's walking on my trail. I gotta get the heck away. Alright. Capture the Intelligence can be kind of like a stealth game at times, with how you have to use sound a lot of the levels to get away from the enemies. Alright, medic heard that call. I'm going to do a...
Doctor!
Doctor? Doctor! So he will be deployed over there, and I can get the next key card in. Okay, I'm going to do a call here.
Doctor!
Hopefully this doesn't backfire. Alright, I think he went the other way. I never seen the scout up there. That's different. And annoying. Imagine losing at the very end because of that. Ah! Man! Man! Go away! You stupid medic.
Doctor!
Oh! Wait! What? Oh! Damn it! He went after me. Oh no. Where's the scout? I think he's far away. Alright, let's get out of here. Whew. The spy goes down the stairs. Oh no. And here are the servers. The servers you gotta shut down. There's only one enemy here, and you see these marks? If you get close to them when you shut down that, that's Engineer, and he will do whatever it takes to kill you dead when he finds you. With that said, if you know how to beat this level, it's pretty easy. And if you know where these marked locations are, like, if I sprint to the server, run away, Engineer won't notice me. He will get mad every time you temper with one of these things, so you better be quick and know where he'll spawn to be out of his sight. He's not that fast, but there are a couple servers that are a pain to take. Okay. I think Engineer didn't notice me there. Now, this section purposefully let engineer be aggro on you. And stick to the corner and hope to God engineer's aggro stops before he gets to you. And then you wait for him to go away. That said, get out!
What the hell? Yes! Oh, dancing! It is the forbidden dance! Yes! Oof. Cheers!
Surprise! Happy! Big day! Oh, look! My that is engineer!
Oh no.
And when you've completed normal mode, you get one of the 3 stars right here. And from there, you'll have access to playing the game on hard mode or playing the game in tower mode. I am going to play the game through hard mode, which I personally think is the most difficult of the campaigns. I'm going to save tower mode in a different video because, God, that can be a huge amount of RNG trying to beat 50 floors in a row in that mode. That's the main gimmick with tower mode. Like, you have to reach 50 floors, the enemies you encounter will be randomized, and should you die, you will have to go back from the beginning. I cannot stress how crap it can be to get to, like, floor 50 or 49, and then you die at the very end. I will mention that in a successive run. With that said, let's play the game in hard mode. And I am going to show a few subtle things about hard mode that I will reset the game a few times to make it work, but you'll see what I mean. I'm also going to show a few clips on what happens if you get through certain parts of the game. I do have footage for that, and I don't want to do these parts again, so keep in mind, I won't be doing everything here in one run. I'll be showing footage and talking over it. Like, for instance, this here, if you get to this point when you capture the intelligence, you will fight 2 new enemies. I call them Shadow Umbrella and the Face. They are extremely difficult to avoid, and the only way you can look into them is if you... Oh god, heavy. The only way you can find those guys is if you capture the final intel at this very point and walk up there. From there, you then have to capture the intelligence 3 more times while those 2 fellas bugger you. And then, when you capture the last intel in that part, you have to run all the way to the top for the exit, which is annoying.
We have taken the enemy intelligence.
Damn, heavy. Heavy. No. No, you won't.
Success.
Now,
We
when
have
you capture
secured the
one
enemy
Here
intelligence.
in hard mode with heavy, another class shows up. And remember when I said heavy sound sensitive?
We have taken the enemy intelligence.
Well, the other guy you're gonna face is the soldier. You just barely saw him. So, you're gonna be playing with a guy that needs sound
Success.
to
We
be
have secured the enemy intelligence.
off, or actually speaking of which, dang it, I wanted to show something with the soldier. Okay.
We have taken the enemy intelligence.
I should mention this game does have achievements. I haven't got to them all because some of them require perfect runs of these modes, and it sucks to do
Success.
it.
We have secured the enemy intelligence.
Damn it! You notice how the soldier got spooked by that can? Whenever you have a sound cue next to the soldier,
We have taken
doesn't
the
matter
enemy
if it's pressing E,
intelligence.
he will be distracted.
Medic!
And if you kick the can and he gets startled, that earns you an achievement.
Success. We have secured the enemy intelligence.
Doctor!
Alright, I don't think Heavy noticed me there. Alright, let's go up.
We have taken the enemy intelligence.
Doctor!
No, you don't, Heavy. I'm not gonna leave.
Success. We have secured the
You
enemy
can either
intelligence.
take the exit, or you can go through here. I'm gonna go through here just to show how terrible this part of the game is, because at first, there's no one here. You capture
We
the
have
enemy
taken the enemy intelligence.
pretty swiftly, pretty quickly, no opposition, and then as soon as you take it to the point,
Success. We have secured the enemy intelligence.
you hear that? That's the new enemy, the Umbrella Man. And let me tell you, this
We
guy
have taken
is
the enemy
quick to
intelligence.
deal with, especially when you're trying to get the intel. He is gonna follow you recklessly. He will go faster when you go faster.
Success. We have secured the enemy intelligence.
Here's where the game gets really hard. Occasionally, you'll find a face that you gotta not let him notice you, or else you will die.
We have taken the enemy intelligence.
Okay. Face hasn't come yet, so we keep going. That's the cue of him to be around.
Success. We have secured the enemy intelligence.
Oh, is face not gonna appear? What? Wow. I did that in one go. I'm gonna show a clip of what their jump scares are after this, but, I was not expecting that.
Have secured the enemy intelligence.
No fiddlesticks. What now?
Success.
I thought I was gonna die. Well, I guess I'll just kick this can and let the next jump scare come. This level has two critters, one of them being the Rat Man. He's not that difficult to avoid, although he is a very fast chaser if he catches up with you. But there is a way to deal with his shenanigans. Anyway, let me go back to hard mode. I'm going to play
have taken the enemy intelligence.
No, you're not heavy. Go away.
Success. We have secured the enemy intelligence.
Okay.
We have taken the enemy intelligence.
Doctor!
Get down. All the way. And there you go.
Success. We have secured the enemy intelligence.
Doctor!
Abby definitely heard that, which is good.
We have taken the enemy intelligence.
Behind me. Boxes are still an issue here, so yeah, we gotta get
Success.
that, and there you go. Now, the cutscenes are a bit different here when you play in hard mode. Like, this is the same, but this is different. You see those buggers? Bugger! It's snoppers. Oh yeah, level 2 is where things get extremely different. Hard mode isn't just the harder version of normal mode, it's a completely different game. There are going to be snipers here in these rooms, and you gotta send the gas here. Soldier isn't in this level, instead, it's medic and scout, and one more enemy. This one more enemy won't kill you, but he is a nuisance. Whenever he comes, I will show you who he is. I will say who he is. Alright. Okay, can you go away, medic? Thanks. Kick a can for good measure. Thankfully, a lot of the snipers are inside these rooms, so you can sprint on the outskirts of them pretty easily. Oh, great. Ah. Oh. Okay.
Doctor!
I baited the medic out of there. Now we just need a couple more of these. Ah! Ah! Oh no! There he is! Did you catch him? That's the civilian. I like to call him the civilian. He is extremely annoying sometimes. Because he explodes, and when he gets close to you, he slows you down like what you saw there, and he will lure the medic towards you. With that said, thankfully, he did not notice me there, so I'm just gonna take this gas can and go home. The only way you can avoid them is you just try, man. Like, sometimes these guys are in your face, sometimes they're a distance away, like there. Damn it, scout. And these bombers will always respawn somewhere on the map, so they will not let up until they kill you. And if you're not quick enough, and the medic finds you while you're slowed, you're dead, basically. You're just dead. Ah. Crap. Nothing to see here, medic. It's kind of fun to toy with the character's sound sensitivity sometimes. Make level can be extremely rude sometimes. Dang it! Am I gonna have to edit some of this out? I might have to, if this takes forever. Okay, come on, where is there's the gas canister over there. You're not gonna stop me today. You're not.
Medic!
Oh, come on! God damn it! I've beaten this level without dying once sometimes.
Doctor!
Oh, damn! I sprinted! Ah! Oh, I gotta focus. That was the Rat Man, which I showed you to jump scare up previously. So I'm gonna try to beat this level legitimately. Now this guy does rely on a lot of sound cues, so like for instance here, if I kick this can, he is very easy to avoid because it gives him some time to react to your machinations with sound, which is good. Thank goodness for that. Now, when you get to two of these, you see that? That guy is exactly like the Umbrella Man, but made of fire. And if he touches you, you burn in hell. And not from a mumbling abomination. Yep, that's a baby, alright. We just get through these parts as efficiently as possible. You might have noticed that you can barely see that Rat Man through its invisibility. Also, if you see this, that's the G-Man, and he's gonna alert any sound-sensitive folks to your direction. So, you don't want that. Okay, now here, I'm gonna walk around while the fireman is here. That's the best way to evade him. Alright, now let's get on to the door, and the fireman is back. His actual name is the Wicker Man, but I keep calling him Fireman because, I mean, look, he's on fire. What can I say? Alright, I'm gonna see if I can lure the Rat Man away. Oh no! Oh dear! Oh god! No! How did that not count? Oh, you piece of garbage! Oh, I'm getting a lot more upset than I would have usually in this game. And I haven't even gotten into the harder levels yet. Okay. Okay, where's the fireman gonna spawn? I know he's gonna appear somewhere. There he is. Okay. Easy. Not gonna do with any babying around here. I'm gonna just get through this last point and get out of this damn level. Like this. Now I gotta be able to spy here. Once you're out of there, though. Look at that. That is the ugliest thing in the game. The mink. Now, this level is a bit unique. You gotta collect these things, 25 of them for this, and there are 3 additional bastards you're gonna have to deal with. Now, you see how the sentry there, you have to fire at the barrels? There are missiles that you can shoot at these gates. These barrels that are acting like gates. Well, there's the mangle right there, which is sound sensitive, so that's an issue. You also see these tiny mailman here. That will be a bit of a nuisance. Trying to collect sometimes. Oh, there's a mech scan. Henry's jump scare. I forgot about showing the jump scares. The Robo Scout, as I call him, though I know he has a different name in the game. different game. This is Newbie and the Haunted House. Now, if you wanted to beat this level... God damn that. I got so freaking enraged, I can't speak. If you wanted to beat this level normally, you have to get all the batteries, go to the bottom left, and go for the exit. Now, this is a secret way to beat the game with Newbie and the Haunted House. And what you gotta do... shucks. Is play a different game. Newbie was broke and needed to pay rent. Against his better judgment, he agreed to do a week of housekeeping for his neighbor. Little did he know he didn't have a neighbor. Collect the 8 keys scattered around the house to escape. This level is unique, to say the least. You can sprint, and you will have to sprint if you get caught by the things. I almost want to show you what it is, just to feel it. I did this my first run. I actually did it and come to the end. Oh, you can actually hear it. I take it when he slightly finds the music just F's up. Oh no. Oh god, I can't tell where he is. I think he's... where's the damn keys? Was that all?
Come on, I don't have all day.
Oh, that was all. Oh. And as you can see, all the robots are looking at the spy.
Yes!
You win.
Dumbfounded.
Another successful mission.
And this would be the cutscene you played if you had beaten it normally. Okay. This level is hard. This upcoming level is probably the hardest of the hard levels. Because you see that hand over there? That is the hand of a man that you don't want to mess with. I'm gonna try and do another secret here, which is, you see that 10 over there? That's the last fuse you have to open. And if you go down here during the final phase of this level, you can get that burger over there, and it will give you a little pat on the back. She finished! There's the guy, back to the tail. Whew. Oh, God! You do not want this guy on your ass. You gotta cut a lot of corners. Ah! The best way to avoid him after he gets out of a vent, hide. This is not like versus Hale. You do not want to be with this guy and shoot him. There are a few missiles around here just to be game. And guess who's here? Engineer, because don't that beat all? Mention, every Hail's jump scare, which is... yeah, I think that's all the jump scares, minus one more at the final level. So I don't have to worry about that. Okay, let Hail get out and just wander about, out of my way. You'll know if Hail is going to be a bother if he gets out of a vent. And when he gets in a vent, the nearest vent you are from him, he will use it. What the? That beat all. I was literally on a mark. Didn't notice me. Good. Actually, I'm gonna wait. Don't you know how to be an ass? This is not a fun level. Not especially with Engineer being the enemy. Fortunately, Hail and Engineer are sound sensitive, so the missiles aren't going to aggro them. They'll just be a nuisance for you. But I'll try to avoid them anyway. Bugger. Almost there. Ah! Engineer! Oh, go away, you asshole. God. Where am I supposed to go? The ninth thing is over there. Where's the ninth? Okay. There's Engineer. Okay, where's a vent? Sounds last stretch of the game here. Unfortunately, this is probably one of the most enduring parts. Because... in this last part, Saxton Hale, when he notices you as you're leaving from this path, from the vent, he will not stop following you. So you have to run the hell away. Well, the recording crapped out there. I died. That's obvious. And, well, gotta beat the frickin' level again. Don't I? That's gonna be fun. Okay. What especially sucks? The level after this is nowhere near as difficult as this. go again. Ah! God damn it! Oh. Right then. rage left. That's how bad this is. God, I'd rather fight Saxton Hale one-on-one than in this game. How you get the burger. Thankfully, you do not have to complete the level for the achievement. Man. Here we go again. This time, we're beating this all the way through. Nope. No bullshit. No nothing. No law, but the law to win. That sucked. And thankfully, we just gotta do one more server room and finish this shit off. Good. But then you'll notice, wait, engineering. Ready? Go. Yep. That's a fake out. Here's a real level. Goddamn intelligence is done.
Flip time!
Nice
Hey! Spy!
Engineer!
Yeah.
There is spy!
What?
Spy will fit you! Yes. We must find spy!
Alrighty then. Oh no! Stop that car! Move that gear up! Go, go, go! Okay. Get her! Whoosh! What? Spy! Engineer. Yee! Yee! Yeah!
And that is how you get 2 of the 3 stars in Capture the Intelligence. The last star requires to do tower mode, and fuck this game. Damn this game. Next time, I'll do tower mode. Damn this game to Pootis!